us that answered to my bugle. So he piped off once on his own. So we're gonna close in the distance, get in line, same elevation as him, and then give it another rip. Here we go. Is he going away? This bench takes you right to that road, but we'll be right above them at that point. Alright, quick update everyone. We chased that bull for a good hour, probably an hour, and he finally committed to us, and I thought we were gonna have a shot. But right when he probably got within, I don't know, 60 yards, I think he still wasn't quite sure and dropped down to get below our scent. And we tried to cut him off and stay with him, but it got really thick and nasty. And then eventually he started going away. And then his bugles slowed way down and then pretty much just stopped bugling after a while. So I don't know if he caught our scent or what, but it was definitely fun. We had, we shook something up. But we just took a break, ate some food, hydrated, and now we're going to do kind of a midday madness. We're going to stay on top and get down on this ridge with some beautiful meadows and a bowl, and kind of work our way back to the truck that way, but see if we could stir something up. Here we go. All right, you guys. Well, obviously back to the truck. Nothing really to report. We did come across some really cool meadows and benches in this one draw that it looked really good on a map. And the only downfall to it is to reach it from the top it's tough, because you have to go through a really pretty wide thicket patch, and it was just miserable to get through that. So definitely the best way to hunt that draw with those meadows is to come from the bottom on a morning hunt, so the wind's in your face the whole time. So just to recap on our hunt, so first thing in the morning after our hellacious uphill climb, 1,000-foot climb, we hit this old road with a bunch of overgrowth in it, and immediately we heard some commotion below, but the wind, obviously because it was morning time, it was blowing down. So but we tried to do a little bit of calling just to see if it was a young bull or something that's dumb enough to come up and see what's going on, but nothing came of that. And then we got around on really it's on like a southwest facing slope where we've had a lot of success in the past, and sure enough something pipe off down there, and that's when we put that hunt on that bugling bull. And then after that it was pretty much zero action until we jumped a bull in the thicket right when I was telling John, like, man, it smells like elk in here, and not 5 seconds later, boom, that bull got up from its bed and boogered out of there. So anyways, but that's pretty much it. We're gonna go back to the camp, but yeah, that's pretty much all we got for this part of the video. We'll go back to camp, recharge our batteries, recharge ourselves, maybe take a nap, get some food, and plan our evening hunt. Here we go. What's up, everyone? Well, I'm lucky enough to say that I am heading back up to the hills. It's September 17th and Sunday afternoon. I'll be at camp in about an hour. We'll have just enough time to unload my pickup, maybe set up my camp somewhat, and then head out for the evening hunt. Brandon and John, their hunting trip came to an end yesterday. They headed home yesterday afternoon. Last couple days was pretty slow for them. It was pretty windy too, which that never helps. Sounds like they did get on some bulls. Very little talking, however, which is surprising with the season being later than normal. The weather hasn't been extremely hot. Just the moon is almost non-existent, and they're pretty quiet. But I think it has a lot to do with the pressure that from all the hunters. So I'm pretty sure that has a lot to do with it. But anyways, heading up. I got my buddy Lance right behind me, and he can only spend he can only do the today's evening hunt and tomorrow's morning hunt, and then he's got to head back to work. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to hunt for a couple more days, so I'll be here until Wednesday. But I'll keep you guys tuned. Hopefully we'll get into some action. That's the plan. I even have in the back of my mind, I even have an overnighter pack trip, a one-nighter that I want to do. Same drainage, same spot where we had the dry wallow bull last year. And I'll put the link right above from last year's hunt, where we had a bull on camera drywalling. Pretty cool stuff. But that's where Brandon's been seeing a lot of bulls. It's really down low. I'd have to lose about 1,300 feet elevation to get down there. But if they're down there, it's obviously worth it. So here we go. All right, so went on a morning hunt, got into some animals. I'm really kicking myself. I forgot the big camera in my truck, and I knew that I left my GoPro at camp. Come to find out after my hunt, the GoPro was in my backpack the whole time. But we put a good hunt in. We hiked about 4 miles, about 1,000 foot elevation gain. Really got on a hot bull, cows, laid eyes on it twice. Last time I laid eyes on it, had him at 60 yards. It was a 300-inch plus bull, which for this unit, that just thinking about it just tickles me. The fact that I was within bow range of such a good caliber bull. But anyways, that really got the blood pumping. Anyways, but hey, I need firewood for camp. It's really cool. In Oregon this year, fire danger has been pretty low. It's at moderate right now, so I need some firewood for camp. Travis and I last week found a really cool spot where there's a ton of good trees, 11 of them standing. We're looking for tamarack. That's what I like to burn. So there's 11 tamaracks right here by the road, dead tamarack standing, and then there's 4 that someone fell and they only took like the bottom halves of them. And so all these tiny little cute ones, these cute ends, that's perfect for camp wood in my opinion. I mean, look at all these. So I'm just gonna cut these up in about 5-foot sections or so I can throw in the back of my truck, and then we'll take them to camp, and then I'll buck them at camp. But I'm pretty stoked. Not a little stoked, pretty stoked. I got a new bar for my Farm Boss Steel MS 271. The old bar, it was time to upgrade. Probably fell close to 30 trees on the old bar and the old chain. So I figured, what the heck, for about 90 bucks, let's get a new bar. And this is the light bar, and then a new chain. So I'm gonna fire this baby up and cut these things in like 5-foot sections. I always carry a tape measure with me because I'm pretty anal when I cut my wood for my house. So I always have that here with my wood cutting gear right here. But see, right there. So, and of course, some ear protection. Here we go. All right. Oh man, I love being up here. Absolutely love being up here. Honestly, it's like Christmas Eve. Well, Christmas Day, because it is elk season. So I'm just gonna go back to camp, get these suckers unloaded, bucked up, and then get ready for my my evening hunt. I'm still trying to figure out where I'm gonna go. I'm torn between 2 different spots, but I promise I'm gonna pack my camera, and I'll pack the big camera too. Here we go. Alright you guys, back at camp, unloaded the wood, And what I'm gonna do is, it's 3:15, so I don't have a lot of time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cook myself some Mountain House beef stew. All my buddies always make fun of me, but I actually like the beef stew. Anyways, so but this is not gonna take long, right? You guys know what these are. Basically, you boil, let's see, for this, a 1¾ cup of water, boil it, dump it in here, wait 5 minutes, bam, you can eat it. So while I'm gonna get this thing going, and while I wait for it to cook, I'm gonna start cutting rounds so it's all ready. When I get back from my hunt, I can start my fire. But yeah, I don't have a lot of time, so I gotta get this thing going quick. Here we go. Don't forget, take this out. Not a big deal. If you do forget, you can still eat your food if you leave it in there by accident. But I got this thing going. Beef stewy. Jet boil going. Let's get this thing going. And in no time, you're gonna see this turning orange, which means it's boiling. So let's see how long it's gonna take. And it's boiling. Add the water. Gonna grab my Sea Summit long spoon, or I should say spork. This thing is awesome. Hold on, let me get rid of some of this food, but Sea Summit. It's nice and long, so you don't have to get your knuckles dirty if you use a regular fork or spoon. If you get it in there, you kind of get your knuckles and fingers dirty. So that's why this thing is perfect. Add a little bit more. Stir it up. And really, you don't have to use your spork to stir it up. You can just shake it like this. I like to do both. But there. Now we're gonna wait 5 minutes and it's gonna be ready. Meanwhile, we're gonna cut up some wood. Okay, we're all ready. Next couple nights, we're gonna have some fires. All right, I'm gonna eat real quick. I'm gonna check on that beef stew, and then gotta get ready for the hunt. So let's get into something cool. I owe that to you guys. Let's go.
Low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
Parked the four-wheeler, got the GoPro on as promised. There you have it. Let's go, baby. It's a little breezy, but I have a feeling as I drop off into this canyon and get low, like I said, I have to drop about 1,200 feet. I don't think it's gonna be windy down there. So, well, wishful thinking anyways. Let's go. Let's see what happens. still a little breezy. I'm still on top. But I just kind of want to show you where where my goal is to be heading. So, see this ridge right here? There's a really sweet bench lower. I need to go around this knob and follow this ridge down into some bedding where it's last year. I've never seen so many rubs in one area. It's like the bedroom of the bedrooms down there. So I'm gonna follow that down. The wind is blowing up right now. I believe the sweet spot is this bench on this other ridge. So as the wind or the thermals switch and they start pushing down, hopefully that's what they should be doing, then I will hunt that ridge on my way up and hopefully get into some action. So that's the plan. Wind up on my way down. As the wind switches and it pulls down, then I'll start hiking up. So, see what happens. Wish me luck. Okay, guys. I'm just over a mile into my hunt. If I make the whole loop, it's just over 4 miles, so I'm a quarter of the way there. I'm about halfway down this ridge, and I'm just now getting into their bedding area, and this is what it looks like. I've came across some fresh tracks, but yeah, we're just gonna keep sneaking our way down. And then hopefully in the next hour or so they'll start talking. I'll probably have to hike about an hour in the dark. But regardless, let's get one on the ground. Let's go. Alright, you guys. This saddle that I'm looking at going is just, if you follow this ridge, just on the other side of these trees. But the wind is still blowing up right now. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit. When I get on that side, I don't want my scent to be blown up. So I don't think I'm gonna wait here until it completely switches, because I'm pretty sure as I get lower down, because of it being cooler and shaded down there, it's already going down the mountain. I'm pretty positive. But meanwhile, gonna have myself a little mountain hops. A little tiger blood. I'm not gonna drink all of it. I'll save this for my hike out or the back out. Let's go. Bad news. I went through some thick stuff way up there. And here recently, I went to grab my born and raised bugle tube. Not in my pack anymore, so I donated a born and raised bugle tube to the elk gods. I've been bow hunting for 7 years, and that's the second bugle tube I've lost. I'm pissed. I don't have another bugle tube. I have one at home, but not at camp. So yeah, I'm pissed. Hopefully it pays off. Let's go. over to go into the wallow on the other side of this little ridge. I'm gonna get back on top of them, try to call them in. I'm running out of daylight. But let's go get them. Let's go. Well, that's the end of that, folks. Sorry. That bull is still bugling. Really had like 3 or 4 bulls bugling. This one, he wanted to play a little bit, but not much. I did got him on my binos. He was like a 5x5. Nothing crazy, but definitely shootable in my books. But now I probably have about an hour and a half hike in the dark. And I have close to 1,000 to 1,100 feet to climb. So wish me luck. Here we go. Hey you guys, just want to give you an update. So it didn't take me very long, but it was miserable. I think it took me about 50 minutes to get back to my truck from the last little update. After I left that bull, he just was not interested. He was bugling all the way until I got to the very top. Like in the pitch dark, he was bugling big time. But which was weird, because if he was that hot, you would think he would commit and come into me and try to kick my butt or check me out, but he wasn't having it. Super bummed out. lost my bugle tube. Born and raised coal company. I have no other backup bugle tube on me for this trip, so I'll have to see if I could makeshift something. Tomorrow maybe I'll drive into the nearest town here and see if I could get something, a wiffle ball bat, I don't know, something. I'm sure I'm gonna come out short on that plan, but this bull, I mean, I was bugling without a tube and just kind of being strategic, and he seemed to be interested, but obviously I couldn't seal the deal. But sorry, the background noise, we got a small generator going to charge up our camera batteries and phone batteries and headlamp batteries and all that fun stuff. But right now, got the fire going, living the high life. But no, it was pretty cool chasing that 5x5. I tried to get him on camera, but my camera would not focus through the branches. He was probably 200 yards, and I could see him through these like pine branches, and I glassed them up, but the camera was struggling trying to like focus through those branches. But anyways, tomorrow's another day. I'm 80% certain that I'm gonna do the same hunt I did this morning and go after that big bull. I am so mad at myself, so disappointed in myself for not having at least my GoPro on. Such a big bull. Definitely one of the biggest bulls in this area. At least that's what my gut feeling tells me, you know, pushing above 300 easily. Anyways, I don't care about size, but it's really cool to be within bow range of a bull of that caliber. But I'm obviously going to be solo. I was solo tonight and solo for all day tomorrow and then Wednesday morning. Hopefully we'll make something happen tomorrow and I don't have to worry about Wednesday. But super blessed with my beautiful wife letting me do this. You know, she knows that this is a big deal for me. Elk hunting is, as she calls it, is an addiction. Mountain addict. And yeah, I'm blessed to be able to come up here and make this happen. So hopefully I can capitalize on an elk. But all right, enough blabbing. I think the bush lattes are kicking in a little bit, but I'm gonna eat some dinner and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and check out some of our other videos. We have reviews, we have old hunts, we have shed hunts, a little bit of rifle hunting. But anyways, check us out. Let me know, or let us know what you think. Alright, you guys, well, as you recall, last night I lost my bugle tube. Sorry, there's a little bit of smoke coming through the screen, but ooh, I might have to move. So I went to the only town nearby here, a really small town. Oh, let me move. Sorry, guys. Okay. And I was hoping that they were going to have a bugle tube, which they didn't. They only had like some reeds and some hoochie mamas and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, do you guys have wiffle bats? No, sorry, we don't have wiffle bats. Anything that we could use for a bugle tube? No, nope, sorry. He was actually nice enough, the store owner, he's like, hey, I'm running into main town, big town, later today, and I could just grab whatever you want, and then you can come get it later tonight or tomorrow. And I told him, I was like, well, I'm heading home tomorrow, so that, you know, I thought it was really nice of him to do that. But I was like, what the heck, let me walk through the store and see what they got. Came across these funnels, large engine funnel. Pretty sure this is, I don't know, Walmart brand or something. Cheapo funnel, but it's pretty thick plastic. So what I'm gonna do is make a small little bugle tube out of this thing. I'm gonna cut it right about here maybe, and then I'll cut out this little lip and cut it around, put a hole in it, put a string. Man, coyotes are just going crazy. So yeah, this is my quick little fix so I can have a bugle tube for tonight's hunt and tomorrow morning's hunt. So what I'm going to use, I didn't bring a saw or anything, so what I'm going to use is my Kershaw kit that has the bone saw, and I'm hoping that I can use this bad boy to saw this sucker off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll just bring you guys along, see how this thing's going to turn out. I think it's going to work out, honestly. Got a good fire going. Okay, so I got the saw. Here's the bugle tube, or the funnel I should say. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm doing. Might have to cut a little more of that, but I'm still pretty happy with it. Let's take this sticker off. Well, that's not working out very good. Oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this sucker off right about here. Let's see if that's gonna work. Look at this thing. Better than nothing. I tell you what, you guys. I'm gonna get a read and see what it sounds like. Okay, let's check this baby out. Got the born and raised call committed. Oh yeah, baby. Got myself a bugle tube, guys. Yeah, I'm so stoked. How cool would it be if I kill a bull tonight using a funnel? Maybe that's what I was missing, the funnel tube. The funnel, the engine bugle. Okay, now we'll put this bad boy back. Alright, you guys, this is my last evening hunt of the trip. I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon. I'm parked, change of plans again. I'm second guessing. Hopefully I'm not going to regret it, and really the main reason why I'm going down in here is there was a ton of sign last week, and 2 different nights I spotted 2 bulls on a hillside up here. So I know there's other bulls in here, and another reason why is the big branch bull that I've been talking about that I had at 60 yards from yesterday morning. He crested over this ridge that dumps into this drainage system. So I'm hoping maybe he's tuckered down into some of these draws. Again, I mean, I'm just trying to be strategic and trying to, play a different game, a different, I don't know, just try my luck on this side. So we'll see what happens. It's a little windy, but it's only going to die down more and more and more as the night progresses. Here's the update of my bugle. Did a little Dalmatian spray paint on there. I did find a bent screw in one of the trees, and I took it out, threw it in the fire, and made these holes. And yeah, I'm just gonna throw it over the shoulder, which is what I should have done with my board and raised bugle, but there it is. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm ready. Let's see if we can shake something up, baby. What time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock, so I have 2 hours and 45 minutes. I took a solid nap. It was over 2 hours. I was exhausted. I could barely keep my eyes open. So, that's good. Hopefully, I'm going to be out here all night packing the bull out. Let's go. Okay. I jumped a deer earlier. It didn't sound like he was like a bat out of hell, but he definitely trotted. Side hilled this edge. I was hoping he or she was gonna jump on this road. I've had deer do that a bunch. They get kind of spooked, and then they circle either behind you or in front of you back on the road. But regardless, I'm just taking my time and heading that way. Wind's good. It's a little breezy, but not bad. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I just wanted to let you guys know, because I turned the GoPro on when I jumped that deer. I did see movement through the brush, and it was just like a bunny hop, so deer for sure. Alright, let's go. Seen any elk. Haven't heard any either. Wind's good. I'll just keep going. just making a loop back to my quad. So we'll see what happens. Here we go. Well, I thought I was getting into some action, but we got Doug Flutie 1 and Doug Flutie 2 down there. Those guys are going crazy. Crazy. I don't know why I'm messing with them. I don't know why I'm messing with them, but I am. Alright. Enough of this. Let's go back to the quad. Well, good morning. Well, my morning hunt kind of came to an end pretty quickly. This particular spot where I wanted to go, really there's only a couple ways in, and I hiked in there. It's about a mile to get in there. No other rigs parked at the other access point, how to get in there. So I was like, oh, this is gonna be a good little hunt. Well, right when I get to my destination, I hear some commotion and some cow calling. There was 2 hunters, which it's all good. It's to be expected, right? Public land. But the problem I do have is the way those 2 went about to get in there. Again, all the other access points, no rigs parked. I actually just drove by there again right now. No rigs parked. The only other way to get there is to trespass through on a private property, have to go around a barricaded road, which it is barricaded, and get in there that way. And I know this particular person has done it. This is the 3rd time since I've been in there, and he drove in there. And it just kind of pisses me off a little bit. You know, public land, I get it, but do it the right way. I just don't get it. What's the satisfaction going into a hunt the wrong way? Is it worth getting caught? Not in my opinion. So anyways, so now I'm gonna go to plan B and do a little, I guess, glassing from the road and see if I could spot something, and then put a hunt on, a stalk on it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, kind of a bummer to end my trip this way. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about it. Did you turn them in? Would you call the authorities or the landowner, or both? Let me know. All right, so last Friday of the season, we're down to crunch time now, boys and girls. It's late morning Friday. John is already up here. He got here late last night. We're gonna go set up our camp where he's at, and then do a midday push and do a big push this evening at the spot where I left those bulls here about a week ago if you recall, the hellacious 1,200 foot elevation loss to get to that saddle. So that's where that's the plan for tonight anyways. Seen some animals moving, seen some deer moving. Weather is like low 40s, on and off rain. But anyways, that's what we're doing. We're out here. Can't get any if you're at home sitting on the couch. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna get wet, we're gonna get cold, but hopefully we'll get to some animals. So here we go. Alright, you guys. Lance spotted a cow on really the skyline. We got about an hour and 15, an hour and 20 left to light. The cow's probably, I don't know, 500 yards from us or more. So we're gonna get in a good position. We gotta gain a decent amount of feet. 500 feet probably. 500 feet. Lonely cow, which is weird. But anyways, we're gonna make a push to see what happens. Got a hair tag. See if we can get her done. Yeah. Only guy with the hair tag. So we're gonna get bloody. It's gonna get weird. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. We took off our coats, put some war paint on. We're ready. She should be probably 200 yards ahead of us. We still gotta go probably close to 100 yards, maybe less, up top to the tree line, and then we'll cut across. The wind is perfect. Everything's perfect. It stopped raining, so it's really quiet. So we gotta be cautious. But here we go, baby. Let's go. Man. Then it's gonna open up like it is here. So, yeah, when you get close, knock an arrow in. Knock an arrow in when you get close in there. Alright, good morning, guys.
Great morning.
So, seriously, yeah, so we set up for a hunt. We parked the truck. This is the last day, by the way, of the season. Last morning. And parked the truck. As I was getting ready and as he was peeing, I look up the hill and there's freaking branch bull with like 8 cows, smaller bull. And they knew something was not right. I mean, we were on the road. So they were running, trotting, side hilling up the mountain. And then as soon as they left, then another group of elk came. Was it 3?
Yeah, 3. 2 cows.
2 cows and
a real small spike.
And started cow calling after we got away from the truck about 30 yards, if that. And they just started piping off, just cow calling like crazy. And we literally called this cow right at 50 yards. And Lance
Stacked pens, baby. Smoked her.
Yeah, so we're looking at her right now. She's 70 yards across the drainage from us, tipped over. Meat in the freezer, baby.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so let's see if you guys can. Let's see if she is like right over there. I don't think I can zoom with this son of a gun. But anyways, yeah. Meat in the freezer. First archery kill.
Hair tag, baby. Doesn't matter putting meat in the freezer.
Yeah. Especially for last day.
Oh yeah.
Finishing with meat. It's the way to do it. Congrats, dude.
Couldn't ask for anything better.
All right, we're
Good
gonna.
color here too.
Yeah. We're gonna. I won't show you guys my trick. But yeah. So we're just gonna go back to the truck, empty out our packs, and go get this thing. I mean, she's less than 100 yards from the road, so
We can get her taken care of and hopefully get out there and get him on something.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the road. Here's Lance. That's where the arrow is. That's where the cow was when he shot it. Pretty freaking awesome, you guys. Oh, last day of the season, last morning, and tagged out. He made good shots, real good shots. First kill with the bow. Disappointed in myself for not having my camera on, but my main focus was, you know, the commitment for the last day to get something on the ground. So I apologize for that, but from your guys' comments from my bull from last year, we're gonna document us taking the animal, field dressing it, the pack out, the whole shazam. Here we go.
Dude, just fucking coated.
Let's see it.
Instant blood draw.
Is there?
Right there.
Oh yeah. Pastor, man.
Look at that.
Yeah. That's what you want to see.
She was hurting. Well, let's go get her. Oh, she was up there. Here's the tracks. Taking blood, baby. Taking blood all over the log. Not a lot, though. Yeah, on the bottom right there. Right there.
Oh yeah.
That would not be very good side of.
No, they a lot of times they take a little bit
On board before.
to like really start pumping the blood out. I mean, sometimes it's instant, but
There's one right there. Got some grips. Not too much farther up there. Oh, look at that.
mm-hmm.
Good thing is, I'm pretty sure both were passed through.
Right.
And we don't have to worry about a Broadway.
Yeah, except don't step on it.
There she is. Right there.
Nice.
And my second arrow's like right here. Or like right there.
Yeah, I think she was.
I don't have tracks right here. She turned up right there.
Careful. Stinks right here.
At this point, I'm not too worried about it. I'll find that other arrow. Or one of us freaking comes down with me. Unless she still got it on board. I'm pretty sure she went through.
Yeah, I mean, she was over here somewhere.
Tracks. Maybe she's right somewhere here. Oh yeah, look at that blood. She's standing right here.
Yeah.
She was literally, this is where she was standing. So that second shot, she only took
Yeah.
5 steps. Yeah, where's the other arrow? Look at that blood though.
Mm-hmm.
She was bumping. Oh, it's all down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did she take steps over here first? I can see it. I can see where her second shot was.
Yeah, oh yeah. It like
Look at
blew
that
her up.
exit.
Because that's the exit, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that is the entry. Because she was facing up the mountain.
They're bigger than you think.
Hmm?
They're bigger than you think.
Oh yeah.
Luckily for this log, she would have stopped anyways. Hopefully.
Yeah. At least we don't have to worry about the head.
I still gotta take it.
Do you?
Yeah, you gotta take proof of sex.
Oh yeah.
Fuck me, she's not gonna be too easy on this freaking shit.
No.
Alright.
I'm just gonna be the camera guy.
Alright. Give me a second. I'm Jack. Not that
There's my truck.
Right there.
Bam. Yep. That's where we were when he took the shots. We got a little bit of work to do, and she is not in a good spot. We don't want to lose her down the mountain.
There's a cliff right below us.
Yeah.
Like a 20-foot drop right down here, so she starts to go, she's landing in the creek. Luckily we got a log right below her. It's kind of cutting her off.
Yeah.
Okay. Already.
Much better.
Fuck, we'll take a picture of that bad boy.
Yeah. Oh, here comes a rig. Hopefully. I think it's John. It is John, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, do we have a story for you? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a trail right here.
Just come up right down the road and it comes right up.
No. A little bit of water if you had some.
You
Dude.
just sir can hear the story.
Dude. Seriously, you took off, chilled in the truck for 30 seconds maybe, got out, putting our shit on. He was taking a piss
In the middle of the road.
Yeah, facing, you
That
know,
one right there.
yeah. And I was like, elk, right up here. A small branch bull and like 8 cows, and they were like trotting, like spooky, you know. So we watched them. Then they get about here, and something startled them, and then they ran back and almost down a little bit, and then I think they could see us.
Right.
And then
Lights on the truck.
Yeah, our dome light was on because our doors were wide open, you know.
Right.
And then as we were getting like ready,
Like, let's go after them. Let's freaking get on it.
I see another group
More
of
out
elk
coming. Cow walks.
From out here.
No, right up here.
from the top here. They like
Oh,
crested
shit.
over.
Here comes more. And freaking cow walks out. Cow walks out, and a little spike. Little spike freaking walks out. They see us. Start coming across up here. We get behind a tree and he hits baby hoochie.
They come down.
And
They just
she
started.
freaking, she stopped, looked down there, was staring at us for a second, and she just stormed down.
They all just started mewing back like crazy.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like a mew show. Just mew,
Yeah.
mew, 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 mew.
And they freaking, she came right down here, and then side hills, and we were sitting right behind the trees right over there.
Yeah.
And right where that opening is, right down there,
That
that
you-
freaking,
Oh, that little like.
that
That
rock.
like rocky shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, freaking. I was sitting behind a tree and I was like, well, if she comes over here, pull up the range 55 yards. And I'm like, okay, maybe she'll come there. Freaking walks right where I freaking ranged.
I see the tracks.
Yeah, well, I didn't roll my sight down to 55 yards.
Oh.
And I had it set at 40, and I was like, okay, well, that's 40. Kind of lifted a little bit where I thought 50 would be. Passed through.
Yeah,
That's
dude, like the
fucking awesome.
arrow went through it and stuck in the ground, and you could see the luminoc. It was so cool.
She
That's
freaking,
fucking awesome.
she booted right up here, stopped right there.
I hit the
right back
hoochie
there.
a couple times, and I stopped her.
And she was just sick as hell. She was just farther back than I thought I did.
Mm-hmm.
How about that spike? Did he took off?
They never freaking took off though.
Yeah, they just kept going.
She came down this way and they all went that way. That bull, the branch bull and the spike took off up.
Took off that way.
And the freaking, what, 9 cows?
Mm-hmm.
But this cow freaking, she was coming down to us.
Dude, she was like, meow, 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 just beelining to us.
And she walked out there, she came up here.
She heard fucking baby.
Yeah. She fucking stepped out right here, stood there for probably what, 3 or 4 minutes?
Yeah.
3 or 4 minutes, and he's like, well, get up around that tree and see if we can get another in her. And she freaking was standing right there, and I freaking ranged her, and all season long, before season, 70 yards is freaking what I was shooting, freaking practicing. I was on 70 yards, freaking all freaking ranged it 70 exactly. I was like, oh fuck, rolled it to 70.
And she turns broadside
She
too.
turned broadside. Shot her right there. She ran right here and
just collapsed.
Over.
We were like, what the heck just happened? Like literally, there's still steam coming off her hood, you know, like.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't ask for anything better than that, other than having that branch bull.
Yeah, seriously.
Or even that Spike Lee, because I was like, because I kept hitting the hoochie, like.
And he bugled.
He bugled. Well, him and I, we both thought that there was going to be a big bull
coming
behind.
Because they kept looking back too.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking all the cows kept looking back.
That's crazy, right up here, huh?
Well, like I was telling him,
Whenever you're on this side,
every year, every time I hike up Yellow, we see elk here. This year I haven't seen one until today.
Until this time. Did you already get the quarters?
Yeah, they're right up there on some bushes.
Oh.
We left the hide on them. Figured throw them in the packs and we'll deal with the hide at camp.
Get some water to freaking.
Back out.
Loaded up, ready to rock and roll.
Here we go. Our hellacious 100-yard dash. All right. I'll follow you guys.
That was not so fun part. Trying to slip on.
Fucking right through there, probably right where you're going.
That's something.
Yeah. The killing machine. Here. Treating ourselves with some brats. Packing up our camp. Tents are down. And we'll just get ready to head out of Dodge. Well, as fast as this season started, about just as fast it ended. It's crazy to think that a month already went by and now we're already talking about next season. So, thanks for following along, you guys. Thanks for joining us on our adventures in the woods. hit that thumbs up, subscribe, more to come.